Hello, everyone. Okay, so as you know, yeah, here. All right, first off, I just got let me use these nice words. I was compelled. I was just chilling, watching a movie, and something just told me to make this video, so I decided to do that. Of course, these are about my own personal experiences, but everything I talk about, you can find books on, you can Google, you can probably relate to your own issues or whatever in your own life. All right, so let's start here. I've noticed, for me personally, since I just really put my focus on better myself, which is really hard when you have family members and children and people, around you that are always so, how can I put this? I don't want to say the word needy, but you put yourself in such a position that they expect for you to always have the answers. Okay. And then you completely remove yourself from that situation. It is very, very challenging, not just for your family members and friends and people, but for yourself. That's what I've noticed. But the best thing of all is I've totally took all my power back and the energy that I was putting into other people. And I thought I was doing like the best thing ever, And I still think it was good because it got me to the point where I am now. Okay, that's how I look at it. I'm very good at transmuting energy, basically, is what I'm saying. So instead of crying about it, I actually look at it so different. Like, I'm totally thankful now. I feel like had I not put myself in that position, I wouldn't be where I am now. I would have never really learned the things I've learned, and I'm still in the learning process. I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. Okay, trust me. That can get weird. So, but I'm at a real good place in my life right now, and I'm very grateful for that. Like I said, just because I'm able to sit back and see the difference in things, and I'm so open minded about just new things, not and that's not normally my character, is what I'm trying to get at. Not at all. um I've changed up things quite a bit, and I'm very excited about it. It was not good. Well, I can't, I'm gonna use these words because people relate. Okay, to me there is no good or bad. There's only high frequency, low frequency. Okay. um we just gonna leave it at that. All right. Either on that high frequency, you rolling high, you rolling low. That's it. No in between. You either hot or cold with me. Okay. So at some point, at some points, it had me on lower frequencies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it didn't last long. It could have been a day or let's say about 3 days. Okay, at the most, because this was just recently, and I had to do a lot of shifting and moving, just letting go of people that I really did not expect to let go of. What I mean by that is I don't communicate with them at all. I don't answer their phone calls. We don't text. We don't talk. If I see them out in public, I'm pretty sure I won't even acknowledge them. And it's not because hatred or nothing like that, but it's just I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like when you recognize that you just moving on to a different level in your life or a new chapter in your life, there's no need to look back. You know what I mean? Unless there's a lesson that you didn't learn. I feel like I got beat down enough in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So let me move on and move on completely. So I feel like this would be the best revenge, if you want to say, okay? For a few people that I was a good friend to, and they were never good friends to me, okay? It was my loyalty of, who I am, not being, it was looked upon as I was naive, but never that. It was just the loyalty that I was giving out. Now, the part that I really admire about myself is that I have not lost those qualities about myself. It's just that I no longer just throw it around that easy anymore. You know what I mean? So to me, I truly learned a lesson, and I'm thankful for it. You know, I've learned quite a few lessons, okay? But that has been a very challenging one for me because I was very selfless. Let's put it like that. Ever since I can remember. Sorry, yeah. I don't know what it is with me in these videos, but I get real sleepy along the way, huh? So now I am becoming a new version of myself, and one that I am not. It's new. It's new for me, and I'm okay with it. But it hasn't been an easy journey, and I believe that has made me even stronger and more prepared. And what else? It's just like a combination of things, but I'm not bitter. I'm not upset. None of that. Like I said, my best revenge for these people, they know who they are. Oh, they know. If they don't know now, they will know. They'll know. Trust me. And I won't have to tell them. They're gonna feel it. I peacefully detach from anyone who means me no good in this new chapter in my life. And there are no limits for that for me. I don't have a I don't care who it is. Okay. Doses. Doses need. Doses need. How you want it? Decide. Nah, look. Okay. And I got some other fingers too, but I ain't about to put them all up in here right now. But you feel what I'm saying? You got to get to a point in your life where you just say, hey, I don't care who it is. You know, it's not working out, That's where I am. I'm very happy for this, and it has not been an easy journey. Like I said, it's been it's been a challenging one because I'm talking about people that are immediate, close, sisters, brothers, yeah, that type of situation. Further than that, but we're not going to go that deep into it because a lot of people are very sensitive to things and they don't understand, okay, or overstand, understand. We've all been subjected to a lot of programming here, okay? So there's certain things I will say on here, certain things I won't, just for that reason. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive neither. I'm actually a sensitive person too, but now I'm being more sensitive to my own needs. That's the difference. So before it was more sensitive to a bunch of deceiving liars who knew that they never wanted anything other but to they're feeding off of my energy. That's the best way I can put that, okay? This can happen to anybody, okay? And you'll know if you're really tapped in. I knew too, but it was just, I was just being an oxymoron. I can't tell you no other word. I felt like, well, if I keep showing them enough love, then maybe they'll understand, like, hey, she's truly trying to help me in whatever, you know. And I thought about, like, what the heck am I getting out of this? Like, okay, yeah, good person, man, you know what? But at the end of the day, I wasn't getting that energy back. Nothing in return, actually. Or it just wasn't worth it. Let's just say that, you know. It was to the point where a lot of people don't even know. Like, they assume that these people that I had around me were closer to me than what they really were. They didn't know that it was me being the loyal friend towards them, basically. You know what I mean? They just thought that, oh, we were all good, tight friends. And it was never like that. Behind closed doors, it was totally different. They were totally relying on me emotionally, physically, financially, in every way possible, when they didn't really need to, because they could just stand on their own 2 feet, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. But that's okay. Like, I have nothing to prove, so I let everybody believe what they want. But it left me, like, agitated for a while, you know, because I had started getting around people and, you know, just going out and mingling or whatever. And a lot of people were like, well, where's your one friend that I always see you with? I thought that was, you know, your best friend or something. I'm like, oh, they're fine. I don't know who they are, you know. And then I just kept getting the same thing from everybody. And I'm like, damn. I never was even thinking about everybody thinking that me and this person was best friends just because they see us together. You know what I mean? I'm like, people just assume anything. Like, they just think anything and have no idea what really goes on behind closed doors, you know, what the real deal is. And I'm okay with them not knowing the actual truth, because me and that person and me and those people know the real truth. I have no grudges. I have no bad feelings in my heart, but deuces to anybody and everybody who came at me any type of way, any ill will thoughts, words, actions. Don't worry. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm cool on you. I'm cool on you, okay? I'm talking about to the day after forever. I'm not coming to your funeral, baby. Don't worry. You don't want me to come to your funeral. Trust me. You don't. You don't. I don't even care if you try to talk to me in afterlife. I have nothing for you, okay? Nothing for you, honey. In fact, I don't even want to tell you what I think. We're going to leave it at that, okay? So, and I'm glad I feel like this. I really am. This is what I mean by reflection and facing who you are. Because I used to always think like, oh, I'm so nice, I have a good heart. You know what? There's another side of me too. Okay. So I've learned to balance that side out. So it's it's here now. Okay. Like I said, I cannot go into full descript, but I just say fuck you. Whoever came at me the wrong way, fuck you. Okay. I'm talking about fuck you. Okay. Fuck you. Big fuck you. Like, man, I promise, like, fuck you, okay? Oh, would it feel good to say that? Okay. No, because I always felt like you know, I didn't want nobody else to change me being a kind soul, whatever, blah, 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 whatever I was thinking. And then I've been facing my own soul and doing some work here. So I know that everything ain't like that anyway, honey. Okay, that's that illusional shit here on earth. But that doesn't mean that I have to go all out, you know. Doesn't that mean that I have to go full, like, Cali on their ass? You know what I'm saying? Although, um, you know, I believe in cause and effect, so I'm not really tripping. But that balance is very important, guys, and that's basically what I'm trying to get at. You gotta have that balance. You can't be too nice. You gotta have balance, and you have to know when to be assertive with this, because I allowed a lot of things to happen, And I was like, why the fuck? Like, I asked for change. So at first it had me like frustrated because the old me would have been like, snap, 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 I'm in your face. What you talking about? What's up? And then I was like, well, that's not really a big change. So how can I really change and do it in such a way that it'll make me my best version of me and get back? You feel me? Because I never did anything to, in fact, I've done too much. That's the problem. So I had to pay for it, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So with that being said, um, the best revenge ever is just cutting people completely off. Like I said, I'll cut you off, baby. Don't know you, don't come my way. I don't even know you, like, completely. We have nothing, because what I assume was going on in the old version of me no longer exists. Okay, so you know what? This is funny. I have to say this. Okay, so and I just want to add this here because this is how I'm feeling. All right, I used to work at like Rite Aid back in the day. Like, ooh, let me see. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Like 17 years ago. Like, it's been a boot. So I remember this guy had asked this other guy for the time. One guy looked like a bum. The other guy looked like he had money. Let's just say that. So the guy who looked like a bum asked the guy who had money. He said, "Do you have the time?" The guy with money thought the guy said, "Can he get a dime?" And he said, "I wouldn't give you the sweat off my balls." Do you know, to this day, I have never been able to not think about that and laugh, because that was like funny as shit. I didn't even like, and they were both older guys. So it was like 7 in the morning too. It's like 7 a.m. And I'm thinking like, damn, people are so fucking grumpy early in the morning. Like, I said, no, sir. He said the time. He was like, oh. Then he told her the time, but that has always stuck with me. So yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I'm cool. They could be on fire. I might just start laughing and keep walking. Like, oh, okay. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but seriously, yeah, yeah, yeah. I sent them off peacefully. You know, I wished them all the blessings and blah blah blah. But let's keep it real, okay? Motherfucker done came at me the wrong way. So at this point, what I'm trying to get at is, I don't personally want to go out and do anything to them physically. What I'm saying is, you just need to be careful who you mess with. You know, be careful who you cross and who you try to get over on. That's all. You know what I mean? Because that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be careful. Just be careful. And that's why I don't go around deliberately trying to affect anyone. But I'm sure at some points in my life, I've done things that I didn't see as being hurtful or whatever. In fact, I was addressed with that too this year. That's what I'm saying. I have been going through some major changes. Like, somebody from my childhood school, he told my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter, their first time meeting him, that I did things to him in school that I didn't even remember. Well, at that time, I was getting tortured and beaten and all type of crap, you know. So ain't no telling, you know. So I literally apologized to him, and I'm not saying that made it right for him. I don't really know, but do y'all know I couldn't sleep that night just hearing that from him, because I had this ideal of me and who I am. Like, I'm so good-hearted and kind and sweet and you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really, it's like I completely forgot about that. But when he brought it up, I didn't tell him that night because I was like, I had to process it. In fact, I think it took almost a month or two later before I actually seen him again, because he's like we were all in school together. Him, my first husband, and like a group of us. We were all getting together for like a cookout. And then he was there. I had no idea he was going to be there. But that was like perfect timing. And I just told him the truth and I apologized to him. I even gave him a hug. And like I said, I don't know if that made things better for him, but it was just like, dang. Maybe I was the hero and the villain. Because to me, I was being a hero. To him, I was the villain. I was like, oh, shoot, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could do. Like, I can't go back and change the past. All I could do was move forward. But those are things that everybody should recognize, you know. Sometimes, you know, hey, just face shit head on. That's how I am. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, that night, I had to process it. Like, literally, I was up almost all night. Like, what the fuck? What did I do to this? Oh, my God. Like, because he's not the only one who's came at me like that. I was thinking, like, why the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my childhood friends, like, what happened? I didn't have a whole lot because just, yeah. My childhood was like a little, it was way different. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Let's just say friends at school. Oh, anyway. Excuse me. So, I've had quite a few of them to tell me stories that blew my mind. And I was just like, wow, I'm so sorry. I apologize, you know. And I didn't go into detail like I did with him to let him know. I don't think you need to be that detailed neither. You do whatever your spirit tells you. But what I'm trying to get at is face who you are. If you was the asshole, say, fuck it, I was the asshole. If I was the bitch, I'm the bitch. I was the hoe. Whatever it is, okay? Grimy motherfucker, loser dad, loser mom, bum, whatever it is in your life. If you're trying to make changes and move forward, you have to face those things that you don't recognize on a daily basis. Let's just say that. When I look in the mirror, I didn't see the intimidating, bully, mean Michelle that I was told that I was being at that time. I didn't see that. I've heard it on jobs that I was intimidating. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, bitch, get to cleaning up. You know, I just didn't really look at it like that because everything else was cool, okay? So I didn't really grasp onto things, you know what I mean? So now, and these be talking about years later. But basically what I'm trying to get at is this has been a very, very challenging journey. And man, I feel like a whole bunch of weight has just been taken off of me. Like, that's the best way I can put it, y'all. And maybe I can't reach out and ask for forgiveness from everyone, like physically, but I've done it, you know, I've wrote it down. I've done it in many other ways, you know. Yeah. Let me see. Whew. Some people may have deserved this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and take the blame for every damn thing. But what I'm getting at is step up to the plate, you know. If that's what you want to do. Because if you had to tell me this maybe a year or two ago, I don't know if I would have like been mentally or emotionally capable of the things that I've done here recently. Let's just say that, okay? Because I was stuck in my own world, my own mind, you know, of like, fuck what they talking about. I know my heart and da-da-da-da. Yeah, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't being, you know, that I didn't have situations in my life where I may have rubbed somebody the wrong way, okay? Or I could have just picked up on they fucked ass energy. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. So that's why I say sometimes don't second guess yourself, because I pick up on people's energy instantly, like, and I might just be like, fuck on somewhere, you know what I mean? And then sometimes I could have just had a bad day and took it out on somebody else, you know? So anyway, I don't know, but hopefully this will help someone else. You need to identify with who you are, okay? Quit, take the labels off, strip all these fucking labels away. That's another thing too. People always want to put a label on you. Like, it just bothers me. Like, bitch, you don't know me. Soon as I tell them my birthday or something, oh, you're a Pisces. Oh, I know about you. No, you don't, bitch. Trust me, you don't. You know, I learn something new every fucking second. You don't know me, bitch. Excuse me, but I had to do that because that shit irritates me. And I'm like, I take over all the signs. So now tell me about it. Okay? Fuck out of here. Man. Like, you don't even know what energy you know what I'm saying? Figure your energy out first before you try to even get in my pool. Because you ain't, trust me, honey. So, yeah. you need to be on your own journey of yourself, basically, is what I'm getting at. But that doesn't mean that you don't have you can't pick up on energy and all that neither. But what I'm saying is don't put your focus on other people as much. Put your focus into yourself, basically. If you really, really, really want to see a change, even in the people around you. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Boom. Okay, let's just bring this to an end because I was like watching a movie here and I want to finish it. I'm not used to watching movies so much, y'all. So this has been very interesting for me. This is a new journey too. But you know how you watch movies with your kids or whatever, but now I'm actually watching them for more than entertainment purposes. So it's so interesting. And yeah, so basically let's wrap this up. Dang, I was about to say something so good. It was right there. It was like juicy. This was gonna just close it out. Ah, what was it? What was on my mind? Come on, you got this. Um okay. Anyway, so yeah. Um the biggest change you can ever make is when you just focus on yourself. I'm talking about put all your energy into yourself, meaning don't go around saying this person made me do that, that person made me do this. No. Why are you allowing people to gain control over you like that? Because that's all that is. They have control over your energy in whatever form or fashion. And when I figured that out, it was like, my turn. No, it's fine. But you got to get to a point where you just, yeah. The best way I could put it is the Michael Jackson. Look at the man in the mirror, baby. That's it. And I do every day. You know, look yourself in the eyes. And I'm talking about look, just stare into them eyes. You know, talk to yourself. People think if you talking to yourself, don't do it out in public, okay? Like, be smart, okay? Like, you know, like I said, I'm, you know, in the bathroom in the morning or whatever, you brushing your teeth. Look yourself in the eyes and communicate with yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually very therapeutic, okay? Um, this is a journey. We are all on a journey. And only if everyone knew or if they acknowledged it. Let's just say that. But we all have different, you know, we all have a different journey. So teach them. But for those of you who have come to this part or you're at this pathway and you know what I'm saying, these crossroads, you get what you know where I'm going with this. The best thing you can do is just keep improving you. That's it. And then stay sucker free. Okay. That's what I've done. At first it was just like, wow, you know, I didn't want to face the fact, you know, especially when you, like I said, when you have to cut off family. Well, let's just say earthly family. Okay. Because the more, you know, you get into it, you'll learn more. You know, you'll know who your real family is. Trust me. We're not talking about just blood. We're talking about you'll know. You'll know. You'll know. And it may not be many, but you don't need that many. Just a few solids, honey, is enough for me. Let me just say that. I'm not a person that need a whole crowd around me and they're not solid. I don't need that. Because I know who I am. So, you know, like-minded people. Like-minded people. Okay, guys. So I hope this message came out as good as possible. I really hope that it helps someone in some way, some fashion, some form. Look at the man in the mirror. That's the only way you can see a change. I don't want to hear about your mama, your brother, your girl, you this, you that. No. What about you? What are you doing to change you? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me about somebody else. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you. I'm telling you, it'd be so much easier. All right, guys. Until next time, peace. Love, 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 love. And enjoy your night. Enjoy your day, whatever it is for you, to the best of your ability. Let's just say that. Because I know everybody faces different challenges. So I mean, I've been through quite a few things myself, but find a way to enjoy it. Listen to your favorites, whatever you can do to turn your night around, your day around. Do it. Until then, I don't know what the tongue was, but pigs. All right, y'all. Good night.